Hi. I decided I was gonna make a second video, but not because I feel necessarily, um, like giving up. On the contrary, I got an extra spark of hope in me. It's like, okay, I'm not out of this fight yet. So, um, finally I kind of have it in me that I'll be able to sleep soon. And, actually, yeah, what happened was, I watched a Rainbow Harmony video, and then that guided me towards searching up someone called Walu Child Readings, W-A-L-U, Walu. She's super cool. I decided to watch, about 8 minutes of her tarot reading for actually this coming several days, the 13th through the 16th. And so I resonated strongly with what I watched, and it's basically just like saying like you're almost at the end of this like heavy lifting like workload of like this whole journey, this whole process, all this stuff you've been trying to get through and everything. Like you're almost there. Don't stop now. So I will not stop now. It's interesting because like the advice they give, the example it is that she's using is basically all around the idea of like, whatever like that conflict is, like, it's their fault. They're the one who started it, but yet the universe is saying that you have to do something about it, and then, like, maybe that's apologize, blah, blah, blah. Just find it funny because it's so spot on, but, like, the weird thing is that it's also, like, giving me extra messages. For example, like, it taught me, like, okay, it is true, I'm not the one necessarily who got us where we are, but the thing I'm supposed to do is not talk to this person and go through the trials of time and just, like, be by myself in regards to this person. And so it's funny, the examples that she uses, but at the same time it's symbolic. Because, at the same time, it's like, hold on, I have to think. Oh, at the same time, it's, that, she's talking about, like, oh, apologize to this person, get through, like, talk to that person, communicate, blah, blah, all these, like, things that you might be worried about confronting. The thing is, I already did the confrontation, and, like, and she's talking about, like, if you confront them, regardless, you'll get a positive outcome. It's like, I did do that, and I did get a positive outcome. It's like, why do I keep thinking it ended poorly when it didn't? Like, in a sense, it's just like a happy ending. And earlier, what got me to go and play piano and be sad is I was actually watching Once Upon a Time, and the episode was basically like this episode of Regina thinking like, or is everybody better off without her? Specifically, her significant other, who had already passed away or whatever, but she's in like this alternate world thing. But the point is, that broke me apart because it was like, is so-and-so, is Susie better off without me? And like, but the whole point of leaving off positively and feeling good is that, like, I was a good influence and, like, a cool person in their eyes, or, like, someone who didn't cause any sort of trouble. And so then it's like, but then, like, why are we not in each other's lives then? So then it's like, they are better without me? But then, like, that contradicts it. I don't know if you guys see what I'm kind of saying. But yeah, that's kind of the process of what happened this night. I wasn't even thinking about him at all, like with the whole like midnight to 3 a.m. ish trying to fall asleep. I was just like, I was actually having a lot of heartburn. In fact, that's kind of why I'm hunched a bit, because I'm scared to sit up straight right now, because it might, for some reason I get the feeling that hunching is gonna help. But yeah, I was listening to my, clairaudience? Is that what it's called? Not clairvoyance. I think it's clairaudience, yeah. I was listening to my clairaudience, and, like, the questions I would ask myself, it's really weird. It would be like, I'd be like, should I eat? And it'd be like, yes, yeah, yes, 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 sure, yes, maybe, sure, I don't know, yes, yeah. It was like, should I eat this? And I was like, yeah, yeah, sure, yes, no, no, yes, sure, yeah, no. It was like a bunch of like, I don't know, responses. And it was like that for like each question. So it was like the ones that had like more along the lines of like one-worded answers were the ones I could trust more. And then like the ones that had multiple words, like that gave me other ideas and like sparked a little bit of meaning and a little bit of questioning behind, why is that? And like realizing, I don't know if everybody does that, but like I sure don't, but like I don't usually like ask myself, what should I do right now? I mean, I do in my own way, but I don't like ask and then like try to listen for a voice that's not mine. I mean, it is my voice, I guess, but like, you know, like an external, like receiving an answer that's like not, like just choosing not to think and just like go with the answer sort of deal. Yeah, so now that that's all kind of explained, the second point of this video is that I actually want to do a tarot card reading for, I don't know, whoever. And so I'm going to go ahead and just put these cards back. I did do a reading a while back for this person on YouTube, and I did get some pretty interesting answers that may or may not help them, but I think they'll work through it. They seem like a pretty cool person, and like if they get in this, basically, if they somehow get into this sort of relationship and if they realize they're immature, a lot of lessons can be learned from that. If they act on it and the other person doesn't feel the same way, it's cool. They'll learn from it. Maybe they'll still be friends, maybe not. It'll just prove whatever the relationship was. You know, it was like, they can't go wrong. So I'm going to put that back in here and I'm going to shuffle. Now I'm feeling the opposite of hunching. Okay. Oh, alright, that one jumped out, so that's the card I'll go with. I think I'll do a one-card reading challenge like Rainbow Harmony. I don't know how to tell specifics of a story for that long, but let's see how it goes. Oh, it's not a major arcana. It tricked me. Damn it, I have a few of these in here, and sometimes I feel like they're multiplying, but I know they're not, but crazy. So I got 10 of Pentacles. So you guys, whoever may be watching this, might be coming to both an end and a beginning. I learned that from Walu Child readings. Basically, perhaps you've been building up, and you finally are about, it seems like you're about to reap really big rewards. Or you're going through a lot of work, and that work is going to physically manifest into this world and show that it really pays off. It could also be that perhaps maybe you lost financials, maybe not the best stuff has happened, but you probably deep down also know that that's just the beginning, that whatever might have broken down was for the best, because what's about to come next is going to be a whole new process of, once again, abundance and like success. Basically, it's going to be a climb no matter what, because whether you're about to receive rewards or you're about to have to start anew, either one is a process of hard work that comes after. Nothing is permanent, nothing is temporary. Well, everything is temporary, but nothing is permanent, and I mean that nothing is temporary in the sense that wherever you are now, like whatever built up to now, like even if whatever this is, you're going to a new beginning, it's not like you lost everything before. It's just that you won't have to worry about those previous types of problems the same way. They may be the same problems, or they came from there, but hopefully this resonates and whoever maybe gets the gist of what I'm trying to say. I am very tired. It is 4:40 a.m., so I could just be speaking gibberish, but that's kind of the vibe I get from this card. Not really sure. I guess I'll do a final part where I actually look at the picture Ten of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, and perhaps it's not, and like, the great thing about it, I think what it is that I've been referring to, that like, how like this is different than before, is that maybe perhaps you found that you've met more people, you've met new people, you formed a new type of community, and if you haven't, you sure as hell are about to, because that's what new beginnings are all about, and endings too. So that's exciting. These are going to be a community that you can trust in. This is going to be a community that cares not just about you, but one another. It's not going to be just you getting this positive energy. Perhaps that's been a problem before. Maybe it hasn't. Trying to do a general reading. But the point is that now, these people definitely care about one another. And, that some people are more invested with one specific person than another. That's totally fine. That doesn't mean they're not considering the other people around them. It's just that, this is the person that they're more involved with at this moment. They still care about the other people around them. So if you feel like perhaps you're in a community where people care about you, but it seems like someone's is paying more attention to someone else rather than you, I think it might be best to accept that and to maybe think about the perspective of like, what exactly is so wrong about that? And if you can come up with some stuff, then definitely, if anything is toxic, you don't deserve toxicity, you don't deserve mistreatment. So if you feel that way, perhaps it's the whole purpose of this card is to associate with people who won't make you feel that way. Maybe you have to make some changes or cut some people out who are not only not paying attention to you or not giving you the community love and care and positive energy that you deserve, but that I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, but all right, I gotta go. My dog is crying. I wish the best for whoever, and peace out.